Hi, Days fans. It's Thursday, April 30th, and we just got watching Days, and it was a huge episode, lots of stuff to cover, so let's just jump right in.
Right.
It's going to be like one of those car commercials, at the end where he has all the stuff to say. We've got to talk fast.
EJ has a fantasy of Sami in bed.
Yeah, that's not good for Nicole. But
No, and he actually looks like he feels a little guilty about it. What's a little fantasizing about the wrong woman when you're out hiring people to kill other people?
It's just to tell us. It's just to tell us that E-Jammy is still full on, and that is a stock that is going to be going up in the long run.
And EJ telling her, it's none of your business.
Yeah.
Ooh.
You like it when I tell you that?
Yeah. 2 days into the marriage, that's great. So speaking of couples in a state of unrest,
Rafe and Sami, big time unrest. You know what? People are starting to complain about Rafe, like he's a whiny guy.
I think it's so too. You know what? If somebody says they want to be with you, just go with it.
You need to suck it up, Rafe. I mean, this is not your girl next door. She's done some horrible stuff. She's in a bad situation. You're hiding a baby. I mean, come on. You've bought into this lie.
Just roll with it.
Really? Don't think that Sami's going to go running off to EJ every second.
Does Sami have to say every single day, I am not in love with EJ?
Yeah. I do not want a relationship with him.
There's nobody that I go around saying every day, I am not in love with...
Who?
I don't have anybody.
Okay. Good to see the evil Melanie is back. I started to get worried about her. She was starting to become kind of irrelevant, being all nice and nice.
But she tells Dr. Baker about Chelsea snooping, and then she calls Max and lets him know that Chelsea's snooping. It might cost him his medical school, and he skedaddles right over there.
I mean, what a bitch she is.
She really is.
So what is her purpose on the show anyway? I mean, she's not involved with anybody. She doesn't have the Fuels project.
Well, some people think she's going to be the one to find out about the baby switch because she's snooping and all that around the hospital.
Oh.
And she knows about Kate with her plan to off Chloe. Well, she doesn't know, but she saw her fooling around with a medicine cabinet.
Yeah. I hope Melanie doesn't bring the baby switching out. I hope it's somebody who is actually involved in it. It's more fun when it comes out that way.
So Philip wants back in the game, but poor Stephanie has planned this little escape route for them to go off to Greece together forever.
Now Melanie's going to Greece.
Yeah, she saw the ripped up tickets in the garbage, and I think she's going to take off and go to Greece instead. Hello. I didn't really think that Stephanie and Philip were at the couple status of running away and living in exile together forever.
Is that what she plans, or was this just a vacation?
I mean, for crying out loud, I'm not really sure we're at that point that I would go, well, Greece maybe.
Oh.
Although, not Greece.
Why not? Greece is wonderful.
Yeah. You would know.
EJ tells Nicole that the marriage is going to fail if she doesn't mind her own business.
Yeah, I love that when you do that.
Especially 2 days into the wedding, or into the marriage.
Seriously, so Billy had an accident?
Yeah, so was that just to get Chelsea out, or I thought they were actually going to get Max into medical school, and then they both leave to live in Chicago.
I thought so too, but it looks like, I bet they're going to fly her off, because of course they tape everything way off from when we see it, but I thought April was when she had her last scenes, and it's now May, people.
No.
Well, next show will be May.
So the most exciting, I mean, it took everything I had to not say this at the beginning, but the reveal and starting to show clues of the theory that we have been talking about for a while.
Amy D, it looks like you were right.
So Rafe and Ariana definitely have a connection, obviously, because they met at the pier and they're like, oh, Rafe Fernandez. So are they like exes and they had a child?
Yes.
And this child is the father of Mia's baby?
Yes.
That's going to happen.
Yes.
So that means Rafe, that's why he has this connection with Grace so strongly, is the grandfather of, Rafe is the grandfather of Grace.
That's what I believe.
So Sami and Rafe could be raising Rafe's grandchildren.
No, because Rafe and Ariana are going to get back together.
Oh.
And then Sami's going to be all alone, because Rafe will have Ariana, and Nicole will be with EJ, and I don't know what's going to happen, but everybody wants Sami and EJ to be back together. But I think Rafe and Ariana look like they're going to be happy for a little bit.
Yeah, because
some people say they're sister and brother, but it doesn't look like the way I hug my brothers.
Not biologically. You wouldn't call your brother Rafe Hernandez.
No, I don't. And I also, my brother's name isn't Rafe Hernandez. Stupid joke. But also, in the previous For Tomorrow, she said, well, it looks like I got back in the nick of time. And just her little voice doesn't sound like how I talk to my brother either.
No.
So, EJ.
Oh, yeah. Was that in the previews or at the very end?
I don't know, because I started to doze off. I know that's not very good on the job, but...
So he's checking up on Dr. Baker, and he's like, you got some skeletons in the closet. So that's just another string coming out of the lie, starting to come unraveled at the seams. Right. So, good Thursday.
Yes, I think today's going to be good. Yeah. Or Friday's going to be good.
Yeah.
It is going to have some secrets.
The Ariana thing, although, did they show you that in the preview?
Yeah, I told you. Okay. She's like, it looks like I came back in the nick of time.
Oh, I thought you were sleeping.
Okay,
anyway.
People. While Jamie's off doing whatever he calls himself doing at work, I took the kids to the zoo, and then I came home and walked them to the YMCA and back, and then I ran 4 miles. So I was a little bit tired.
Okay, she was. All right, that's it. Anything else?
And then JB shows up the Y with the car that doesn't have car seats. I'm like, how was he at home? Anywho.
Because she couldn't find her keys. Anywho.
That's true.
What do we always say?
The couple that watches Days Together stays together.
That's right.